Morning everyone. I'm going to create a playlist with instructions for how to play flip card baseball, version number 5. The written instructions I have written are version 4 only, and there have been a number of changes from that version to version 5. So if I send out the version 4 instructions, it's going to confuse some people on a number of different aspects of the gameplay. I'm most likely going to update those written instructions in the near future. But until I do that, I am going to do a series of short videos of the gameplay process. Hopefully just, 4 or 5 minutes each for each little section so people can understand how it is. You can, of course, watch some of those games that I've put online already. That's not going to give you the total process, but it'll give you an idea. But the first thing I thought we would do in video number 1 is the game flow. So pretty simply, and sorry about the shaking of the camera a little bit. I'm just holding the camera, I don't have anything to hold on to it with. So video number 1, process game flow. It's basically, we want to have the game flow as much as like real baseball as possible. So what we have is the pitch to start with. So the pitch will basically do something like, say, like inside pitch, for instance. Inside pitch, the game from Inside Sports Games. You have, it's either going to be a walk, a strikeout, a hit by pitch, or it's going to be put into play. The only other things that really come on that section is if there are wild pitches, balks, pass balls, for instance, things not related to the ball hitting the bat coming into play. So first of all, we have the pitch. And then if the ball is put in play, I don't need to flip that one round, we have a ball in play section. Now the ball in play section is obviously going to be everything to do with what's the outcome of the at-bat. It's not a strikeout, it's not a walk, it's not a hit by pitch. So is it a single? Is it a double? Is it a triple? A home run? Is it a ground out or a fly out? To get some of these results, we'll have to go to the ballpark chart sometimes, and sometimes we'll have to go to the fielding chart as well. Once we have gone to those charts, or we get the result of our play, if it's an out, we'll flip another card. We will come up to the ground ball or fly ball section. The actual ball in play section will tell you whether it's a ground ball or fly ball. We will then get the out from the ground ball, fly ball section. Obviously, there are different outs. There'll be double plays, fielder's choices, outs at first, flyouts, line outs, pop-ups. There are error checks. Some of these outs will be dependent upon the fielder to see whether they have a fielding rating, and that fielding rating will make the play, but that fielding rating will say whether they have a fielder's choice or whether they have a double play instead of the lesser out. And also sometimes there'll be references to the pitcher hold rating, which may get them, like a better pitcher hold rating may induce a few more double plays or fielder's choices than a pitcher who doesn't hold runners very well. So that's the basic process. Very simply, the pitch, if it's put into play, the ball in play, the result, the out if necessary. If there's some base running stuff, we have a base running section, either on singles or doubles, or for an out, we have a tag up section. So video number 1, the game flow. We're going to look at each of these sections in a little bit more detail. I will start with the pitch very shortly in video number 2.